necessarily the most perfect podcast
It's not. I think a lot of people will be pausing the pod and writing these down to have a little bit of
They
think
might
about
get
them.
a
But
chance to write them down at real time because I don't fancy
yeah,
myself on anagrams. But let's give it a go. Let's go with the first one,
yeah.
Laggers.
Go on then. So I've done. I'm giving you them in debut year order. So
Ah,
the oldest ones first.
hints all
So
the way. Okay.
yeah. So the first one is bald rattles.
Bald Rattles.
Yeah,
Brett Dallas.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, a little bit of confidence. See,
Well, I
I
remember
thought,
Brett Dallas well. I probably didn't give the
yeah.
listeners enough time to get on that one, really. No, Brett.
Yeah.
So Brett Dallas signed for the 2000 season, which was the first year that I went regularly home and away to watch Wigan. I shared a season ticket with my brother that year, and Brett Dallas and Steve Renouf had come in for that season, and
Yeah.
I just remember Brett Dallas really well from being that time. So yeah, that one was right in my wheelhouse. And I've been thinking a lot about those years actually recently, just with Adrian Lamb as well. Kind of that fits into that period as well. So it's been
Yeah.
good watching some highlights from the 2002 Challenge Cup final, one of my favourite ever days, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So roll on. If there's any more from that team, I might do all right.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see how you go. So the next one is unrolled lad gig. That's unrolled lad gig.
Enrolled Lard Gig.
Unrolled lad gig.
Unrolled Lard Gig. No, let's get a second clue on Unrolled Lard Gig.
So you want the debut year, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, debut year 2005.
2005. Okay. I'm really, really struggling on this one.
Yeah. So you want I'll give you games and tries.
Okay.
So he played 174 games
174.
and scored 72 tries.
174, 72. That's quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite
Oh,
a career.
yeah.
Was that all at Wigan? That was his Wigan games and
Yeah,
tries.
that's his Wigan games and tries. Yeah, I'm caveating this by saying that's what Wikipedia told me.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
If it's not Wikipedia, it's Rugby League Project. We know where we get our info from. Bloody hell! I ain't got a clue.
Do you want me to give you his position?
Yeah, I'm not sure it'll help, but go for it.
He was a centre.
He was a centre who debuted in 2005 for Wigan. Darryl Goulding.
It is Darryl Goulding.
Of course. Oh, I didn't think he'd play. I didn't think he started that far back. Obviously, he's the head coach of our under-19 side now, so still around the club after he retired early. After what? About a day at Hull KR, was it?
Yeah, I was going to say. I think he turned up for training and that was it, wasn't it? So.
Fair enough. Good one.
Okay, so number 3 is rapid charts.
Pat Richards.
Yeah. I thought that one might be a bit of an easier one. Right. So number 4, Montage Grosser.
Montage Grosser. Okay, what was the Montage Grosser's debut year for in a Wigan Warriors shirt?
Debut year 2008.
2008. So we were just about starting to turn around. We were no longer outside the playoffs. No, go. Let's go. The next clue.
Next clue: he played 153 games and scored 79 tries.
79 tries in 153 games. Okay.
Yeah.
What was his position?
He was a centre.
Blooming heck. You've gone for centres, haven't you? Oh. No, that's not there. That letter's not there, no. George Carmont.
Yeah, George Carmont.
Chicken George. What? I feel let down that I didn't get that suit. I felt like he'd been around longer than that, but obviously not. But an absolute hero as well at Wigan, considering he was only there for about 5 years and kind of was an unheralded signing when we got him. Everyone loved him.
Yeah. Well, I was looking through the players and saying, "Oh, George Carmont. God, I remember him." Yeah.
He was really good at sort of holding players down, but getting away with it. He was one of those players who'd mastered looking at the ref at the right time to check whether the ref had said held or not. I don't think he would get away with it this day and age, but he got away with it 10 years ago. Okay, who else have we got?
So, number 5 is decay only.
Decay only. Okay, do you want to give me the year of his debut for Wigan?
Yeah, he also debuted in 2008.
2008. Okay. There's a couple of Y's in that name, which isn't normal. What was his record then as a Wigan player?
It's 215 games, but only 13 tries.
It's a lot of games for someone who I'm struggling to think of who it is.
I was surprised he'd played this many games, to be fair.
What position? Don't say centre.
Yeah, he's part of the golden edge. No, he was prop.
A prop? A prop. Oh! Oh! We signed him from Salford. Is it him? Andy Coley.
Andy Coley, yeah.
Good stuff. Andy Coley.
Yeah. Right.
I feel like
and the
I've
last
done pretty
one.
well. I've got them all so far.
Yeah. No, well, I was pretty confident you'd probably get more with the clues. I thought you would get them all. Trying to challenge you, but not too challenging. So the last one is the longest one. It's I financed Mod Rim.
I financed Mod Rim.
Yeah.
No idea off that. That's too long for me to get my head around quickly.
Yeah. Debut year 2013.
2013. It was when we won the double. Who did we bring in 2013? It's not Scotty Taylor. We brought him in that year, I think. Is that when we signed the Welsh lads? It's neither of them anyway. Go on, what's his record for the Wigan Warriors?
So he's played 58 games, scored 48 tries.
Oof. It's a good strike rate.
It's an excellent strike rate, that.
Excellent strike rate, yeah. Don Manfredi?
Yeah, Dominic Manfredi.
Well, that's a good one to bring up, actually, because he made his return to reserves action this year. First time since the ill-fated return attempt last August against St Helens. He scored 2 tries on his return, both kind of walk-ins, but he also put in a few big hits in quite an exciting reserves game, actually, against Halifax reserves this weekend. So, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, you give me some nice little memories there, Langers. Thanks for those. I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought I kind of thought you'd chuck some of the older ones in there just so, like I say, bring it back, make you think a little bit.
Yeah.
But not too much.
I think I was better at guessing wingers than centres. It took me longer to get the centres than it did the wingers. But that's fantastic. Okay, I really enjoyed that. What are your SLP recommends this time? Well, your first time on Super League Pod. The floor is yours to recommend what you will.
Well, I'm thinking about this, and there's quite a few bits and pieces, but I think the two things that I recommend are a couple of programs that are on Amazon on Prime Video.
Okay.
The first one's a kind of a sports documentary that they do every year. They do an American football one called All or Nothing, where they follow a team through the season, and you get all the kind of behind the scenes kind of goings on and kind of contract talks and training and kind of see the players at home and stuff. That's quite a good insight into the season, and they have the full season in there.
It's kind of it's kind of like a Hard Knocks but extended, isn't it?
Yeah, and they've recently done an All Blacks version, and they've got a version with Man City coming out later this month as well. So looks like they're kind of expanding the repertoire.
Right.
So
okay.
hopefully they're quite good. And the other one's another Amazon Prime one is a program called Into the Badlands. It's kind of I think it's one of these kind of a post-apocalyptic Game of Thrones kind of style program.
Okay.
Which is if you like Game of Thrones, I think you'll probably like that. That's kind of onto its 3rd season now.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, Into the Badlands. Yeah, I really enjoy it.
So what's it is it dragons and stuff like that, or is it?
No, it's kind of there's obviously something happened in the world, and it's kind of there's still kind of like cars and motorbikes around and stuff, but it looks like it's kind of the suggestion is there's some
Mad
kind of
Max then.
Yeah, kind of bit Mad Max. The country's split up into like little kingdoms ruled by barons, and they've all got their own private armies, and there's kind of all different things going on. So Nick Frost's in it in the later seasons and stuff as well. So yeah, it's kind of quite good. Follows this guy who's an assassin for one of the barons, and follows his story as well as a few other people and stuff.
Brilliant. That actually sounds like a good recommendation for anyone who has Amazon Prime. That does sound interesting. Excellent. Right. Well, mine's a bit self-serving, a little bit, but it's 4020 magazine. Without 4020 magazine, subscribing to that years ago, I probably would have never gone along this path anyway, because it sort of made me think, there's people out there who think about rugby league the way I think about rugby league, and so I'm really excited that my name's in the magazine. To be honest, like I say, it felt a bit clunky in being interviewed. I'm used to doing things the other way around, but yeah, buy it for the SLP feature and stick around for all the rest is what I would suggest there with 4020 magazine. So that's my recommendation. It's a pretty weak one, but it's what I've got for you this week, because I forgot what it was that I thought of at the weekend, Langers. That was the problem. Anyway, it's been brilliant having you on, and you just rounded it off with some exciting recommendations as well. So it's been a great debut for you. Next week on the show is Sarah Mackenzie Scoots, fellow Hull FC fan. So for the Hull fans listening in, that you get to keep the black and white camaraderie going next week. So that's all exciting. I want to thank Karsten, the Swiss cowboy himself, for his donation this week. He made a very kind donation to the Super League Pod cause. A few other people have made donations over recent weeks, and more T-shirt packs should be going out this week to people who haven't